okay. Now there's about a 20 to 30 second delay between us streaming here and it turning up on YouTube. I don't know how we can, the settings for adjusting, I'm just leaving that for the time being. But any moment now, you'll hear me come through on this thing, and that's how we know our levels for sure are good.
So mine was quicker than yours.
So when you started streaming,
Yep.
and instead of start recording, that's the manage.
The reason I've done that is because we can set it up, queued to go, people can see that it's a live broadcast coming. We've still got time to change things if we need to or whatever. I've also set it so that it will start recording automatically when you broadcast. You notice here the stop recording button is blue, so I've changed the settings in OBS. You can always visually confirm that though, that it actually is blue light on the recording.
Both start simultaneously together.
Yeah, you don't need to do it as a separate step.
Makes sense.
Yeah, simultaneously together, yeah. That's superfluous redundancy. Yeah, or tautology, yeah, there we go. A superfluous tautology, hang on. We're redundant, I don't know. Okay, so this is like, I like doing this, because then I can hear for sure, I can see for sure, I can have a lot of confidence. And if we hit the transition button there as well, might as well at some point. So really at this point in time now, our interest switches, we've done all of our setup, we've confirmed streaming is good. Now our interest is going to shift to priority number 1 from now on, because now maybe with the countdown, maybe put on the countdown timer so we can get a feel of where we are in the morning, like go to the countdown timer. At this point, we narrow our focus down. We've done all of our setup, we've checked, so we can start not thinking about that stuff, right? Because we've actually heard it, we've seen it, we've looked at it, we know all those things are in place. Now we narrow our focus down to priority number 1, which is follow along with this and with that, right? And we forget about everything else for the most part, for the 90%. And from this point on, our interest is this and the down arrow I would recommend, right? Because it takes time to move your mouse around and go and pick on the right one like this, okay? And that's a delay which follows through. So if we use the down arrow, boom, it's going to progress. Or the right arrow, whichever one. The nice thing,
They're further away, you see, so if you're sort of
however you do it, I'd recommend using, yeah.
absent-mindedly sort of twitching.
The key point is I would recommend the keyboard, just rest your hand there and just tap as you go, which now probably brings us to, which probably brings us now to the key point, which is